Okay, it's time to take dinner outside, so we're going to heat things up a little bit. You ever hear of that big green egg?
You love the big green egg.
Mm-hmm. Check it out. Ooh, we got a good time going on here. I know it says Lighthouse Pools and Spas on the side of the building, but it should really say Big Green Egg Pizzeria, starring Chef Mike in a way, right? How's that?
Exactly.
Hey, I've been wanting to learn how to do this, and you started with, what is this, a Target? Or what
This is actually the silicone pizza mat that you can get as an accessory.
So it's real slippery.
Exactly. You put a little flour on it and nothing sticks to
So
it.
Big Green Egg does that, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so we got the Big Green Egg, and how many centimeters or inches do we take our pizza out to?
I do mine about 10 inches, roughly. It just, once it starts getting, this is a real thin dough. This is like a Neapolitan dough. It's 000 flour mixed with regular flour.
Do you make the dough or do you buy the dough?
I actually did make the dough.
So where do I find that recipe?
We can get that recipe for you.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll put that on our website. So you're throwing this pizza together, and I saw over here we got something crazy going on.
Yeah, I thought I'd surprise you with something.
Did you go out fishing or what?
We went a little fishing. They got a little salmon for you.
That is unbelievable. So what do you do to the salmon to prep it?
So what we do for the salmon is, it's a little bit different process. You take it and do a little bit of a cure, and that's brown sugar, salt, garlic, bay leaf, mix it all together real good, and basically you spread that out onto plastic wrap, and then you put the fish right on top of it and let it sit overnight. And basically it kind of sucks the moisture out. If you feel on the backside, it's a little bit harder, a little bit than the tender top. And then what you do after
the
that
moisture's
is
come out.
Exactly. So then after that, we let it sit overnight, and then next morning we'll actually throw seasoning on it, and we'll go with it.
Here's the big secret, though. The big secret is Big Green Egg. This is sort of like not the biggest of the Big Green Eggs.
That's the medium.
This is the medium, and when you'll check this out in here, look at this. He cooked it on the foil, so that way he could fold it up afterwards. So it's sitting on the foil when it goes in raw. And in the Big Green Egg that you got at Lighthouse Pools and Spas, how long does this cook in there?
That cooked for about 4 hours on about 180 degrees. And kind of check it. Coming up, we want to look for about 140, 145 degrees. That's when the fish will start to flake. And at that point, you know, you're good to go as far as...
Beautiful. So you're a man of many talents here. We got this pizza out
I
to
try.
10 inches, almost 12 inches.
Yep. And actually here, what I want to do first is, I'd like to move this and put it on some parchment paper.
Okay.
Which we'll see if
I like your anti-wind control, too.
Yeah, it's kind of the Big Green Egg anti-wind control.
There we go.
Drag that over.
Okay.
It's not perfectly round, but it works.
Hey, that's the way, that's Moss Man style pizza right there.
There you go. A little bit of buffalo mozzarella.
That's like that fresh kind, fresh mozzarella, right?
Exactly. So we'll just kind of break it up and throw it on there.
So this one's going in the other Big Green Egg, and
exactly.
You can. I know. I cooked on mine the other day. I kept it at 350 like for 2 hours. One day I kept it at 225 for like 5 hours to smoke something. It was terrific. A pizza you got to cook hotter than that, though,
about
right?
450 degrees, and it'll take about 5 minutes, roughly. It depends on. You got to make sure that your stone is nice and hot. You got to make sure that the egg is nice and warm before you get to it.
Okay.
We have one that's in there right now, and it's getting there. It's almost done. Just about.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is I'm actually going to spin it around.
Okay.
Because the back side near the hinge is a little bit warmer than the front.
Can I show the audience something here? You know, all these different things you could get with the Big Green Egg here at Lighthouse Pools and Spas. We got these. I don't have this on my. So I have a table outside.
These are the egg mates. Yep.
That way you got this, and then you've got this the pizza stone. Right?
Yep.
Okay, and then down below that you've got like a reflector so the coals right on it.
Yeah, that's the plate setter, or now they just changed the name over to the convegator.
So you can buy a lot of different stuff for it. And I saw some are set right in tables, and this is set in a metal nest.
Yes, exactly.
That's excellent. Now we're talking about this. We're around 450. How hot can you get a Big Green Egg?
I've got it all the way up to 850 degrees to do steak.
850 degrees.
850 degrees.
So when you cook a steak on a big, thick steak, 850 degrees, how long does it take to cook?
Usually what I do is I'll sear the outside, and then I'll bring the temperature down so you're not just burning the outside.
Right.
And then, depending on what you're going for, medium rare, could be 5 minutes on each side, and you're pretty much done.
I remember when I was at Lighthouse Pools and Spas back here, they've got the charcoal, they've got the thermometers, they got the old pizza target here.
Yes, exactly.
And they got the egg. And how many different sizes? Is it 4 sizes
There's now 7 sizes.
7 sizes.
Yeah. There's the original 5 sizes plus the double X, which is big monster, and then also the mini max, which is kind of the tailgater version.
Excellent. We should put a warning on this. It should say, warning, Big Green Egg can be addictive. I've got one, I'll tell you it is. Make sure you check out their website at lighthouse.com to find a location near you. Natalie?